All kinds of cars for sale. One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. That's my driver right now. And I'm working on my Fieri Oio Tostarosti. Yeah. And yeah, Betty, look at this. Beautiful. Okay, this thing has all the lines. It looks beautiful. I've been touching up some stuff on this on paint. I'm not going to go crazy and try and paint the car. But, however, on my fins, they're wood. So the whole car looks great, except for these fins. The paint is peeling on the wood. You can pick some of it right off. Now, what needs to happen on this is these need to come off so you can see all the paint down here. These need to come off and be redone. Very easy job, even for a weekend. And it'd be easy to do. It just looks awful like that. I've already touched up this side, and I should have made a video touching this up, but I didn't. So this side, there is no paint on any of that. You can see this rolled up a little bit there. Damn it, see that piece right there. There we go. And of course the ones you paint close to, it kind of boils up any paint around it. Okay, so we got this. Now, I don't tape stuff off. I don't. I come up with a way around it and use that, I guess you'd say. But this here needs another coat. And it'll look way better. Now, I am painting right over real car paint with spray paint. Ballsy on a car like this, especially. This is a Krylon Super Max. Now, Krylon, they keep improving. That's all there is to say. And I'm going to use this as an example. This piece right here, it all rubs. Just, that's what it does. Well, we're talking no sanding. Now, I can tell you right now it's going to separate on that just a teeny bit, but that looks 10 times better. We're going to see what happens on it. And this is going to get touched up too. Now, the reason it's separating most likely is there might have been a teensy bit of wax that made its way on there when we detailed the car. But I'm not sure. You can tell that looks good. This should have tacked up a bit by now. So it'll get a teeny bit more. And I'm pretty much done here. Except for moving along to the front area. See, like that? And I'm just getting all the loose stuff off. And then, oops. Lightly getting a little on it. Allowing it to tack up. And get you a close view there. In fact, I'll take this off to show you. Just let it tack up a little bit. again, just depends on if you're going to come back to that area as to what you do. Personally, I'm going to leave that there for a minute. And I'm going to move this. Now, why I'm moving this down to where I don't get any paint on that back part, in case you were wondering. Got it. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing here and come in from this way. And my board's getting a little warped. Okay. There we go. I don't like that. There we go. Okay. Now you're going to see these tips looking great in no time. Anything you're doing on your car like this, just make sure you're protecting the surface behind it and dig in. I mean, if you're protecting your other paint that you don't want to get painted, dig in. Have at it. Try it out. See what you can come up with. On some things in life, it just can't look no worse. Okay, so this is an interesting behind the scenes touch-up. I'm going to go ahead and let it dry a second. I'll clip some more in a second of this other side because I'm going to get that next. And the other side was worse. Okay, well, we'll clip some more in here in a second. What are you doing, Breeder? Is it hot? It's hot dog, huh? It's a hot dog. It is freaking hot. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you. Well, here we go. Just sitting here with Breeder for a second, letting it dry. It's dry as it's going to get. And I'm going to put one little bit more coat. A little bit more of a coat on these tips. Just because. I like. Yeah, buddy. Looks good. Okay. Google Glass went dead. Just like that. Just went dead. But this side is done. I let it cool down a second. Just like any camera, they get overheated. And it is right around 100 today. So, okay. I'm going to start this whole thing on this side off by dealing with the small part here. And I'm just basically cleaning this up as best as I can. Which by that, I mean just any, like that big piece of paint. Any paint I can get off with my nails. I have people comment on how dirty my hands are, how long my nails are. I keep my nails the way they are because of stuff like this. When I play my guitar and I was taking guitar lessons, well, let's just say that didn't mix too well. Now you could go farther on this and you could sand the edges, but you could also go farther and just take this thing off and do it correctly. We're not going to do that. Not that I have any aversion to doing it correctly. Just on this particular car, there's not much of a need. You just don't want to overspray, for sure. You don't want it to be runny. So there is a happy medium. Okay, now on this, I don't know if my little things are going to work here. I'm going to just freehand this. I'm not going to tape it up. I'm going to just clean it up quickly. And then I'm going to paint it with no tape and nothing. See, and stuff like that right there, if you don't get it all off, once you paint around it, it's just going to loosen up that and it's going to rise up. Sometimes it's easier to get it off that way, rather than to mess with it, though. Okay, maybe I am going to use this. It's just too easy not to. Although I want to touch up in little places, too. Alright, I like this. Alright. To be honest, I forgot I had Google Glass on. I am going to touch up that piece. I got a little bit of overspray on that, so I'm going to have to hit that with a little bit of polish. I'm thinking that looks pretty damn good. That little piece there will bug me until I get that polished out tomorrow. I got an issue with the air suspension that I'm working on. And I'm going to get the front tips cleaned up here. This ain't going to take long at all. I don't know if I'll... Is there really something in the middle here? No. There sure is. Wow, they're screwed on differently. There we go. Come on now. Okay, so make sure your color matches too. Most of the time, the saying is black is black is black applies. In other words, black is black. And there's no variation for most of it. But that old school saying has changed a bit nowadays because a lot of blacks have different pigments or whatever in the paint. Yeah, that sounds racist or something. So just make sure you get the right color. Okay, I'm gonna leave this set for a second, and it's gonna separate a little bit. And I can see a little bit of variation, but overall, it freaking looks good. It really does for what I'm doing. I'm just covering up that. I mean, like I say, if you wanted to sand it down a bit, it would look a lot better. I've got a lot of stuff to do on this. I don't know what this guy had wired in here. He had this, which looks like the auto ride control for something. But I don't know. I can't be sure. It looks like it was mounted in something. I'm not sure. And then to supply the air, he's got an air pump, a compressor that's taken apart. Now I can't get the switch to work because their switch don't work on it. And then I realized the switch would be inside. He's got that wired to this and wired into this to a relay into these little things that actually somehow or another release air. These little switches actually pull down and it releases air when you... I don't know nothing about it, man. But I'm working on it. And sometimes just that right there is all you need as far as time for letting something like this tack. You can see it's just separated a bit. Are you joking me? I'm pissed now. I'm lucky I got this job done It just blew the end of the frickin' thing out. $5 can of paint. Ruined. I don't even know where the end went. Actually blew it out. I don't know that I've ever had one blow out like that. I heard it hit the cardboard too. Rewind, you might hear it goes flack. And then flew away. So I'm taking this back tonight. Screw them. I was kind of getting mad that my tip was doing that anyways. Okay. This car looks great. Well, what I did does. I am going to say I'm done. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I will mention this on touch-ups. See that white spot right there? It used to be there too. See it right here? And then right there, boom, I touched that up. And it was with this. Also, a Walmart item. And what's you gotta kind of get the flow going. There we go. But once it's going, I mean, and I could push a little bit more on it. I'm like, watch this. I'll just do this one a little bit. Little chip. Gone. Okay, to be fair, it's not gone. Did you get my drift? I'm going to do that piece tomorrow. It really shouldn't be so hot out to do them. So, well, that's that. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. We'll talk to you.